Senior Product Manager responsible for BlackBerry Playbook, and what I wanted to do today was just take you through the device and some of the features. So this is the Playbook. It is our 7-inch tablet device. A couple of things worth calling out. It is a very thin device at under a centimeter thick, and it weighs less than a pound. It clocks in at around 400 grams, so it is a very light, very manageable device, very easy to take with you, carry with one hand. And that's what we really wanted to accomplish with this device, was get something that was a lot more mobile, something you were more willing to kind of carry with you and keep with you all the time. So it is a 7-inch touchscreen. The resolution is 1024 by 600. Also, kind of on the outside of the device, we've got a 3-megapixel front-facing camera and then a 5-megapixel camera on the back. Both of those cameras are capable of capturing 1080p video, so full HD video. And then down here on the bottom, what we've actually got is an HDMI output. So you can either output 1080p video, any of that stuff, the UI presentation. So for example, you could look at a PowerPoint presentation on here and output it over HDMI to a projector or a television. The other thing is, kind of, if you look at the face, you'll notice that there are no buttons on it. We took a very different approach to the UI design here. So I'm going to go ahead and launch a couple of applications. Let's go over here. Look around. There's this guy. Sheets to go. Just takes a second. Bring up a spreadsheet. And so what we did, because we have no buttons, is we actually extended the touchscreen out beyond the viewable area of the LCD. So if you see when I'm on the screen, interacting with the spreadsheet, pinch to zoom, and all that kind of stuff. And then if I actually move outside to the border of the device and swipe in, I'm now minimizing that application. By the same token, if I swipe from the sides, I can swipe between apps that are currently running. And then from the top down, it actually brings up the application.
I see, so that's real-time multitasking.
Well, yeah, so what you saw there was the real-time multitasking. So we've got the web browser live, we've got a game running in the background, I can launch a video at the same time, and all of these continue to run in the background. And that's the power of the BlackBerry Tablet OS and the platform that we've built with Playbook. Under the hood here, we've got a 1 gigahertz dual-core Cortex-A9 processor with a gig of RAM. So lots of power to be able to handle all of these multiple and very rich applications running simultaneously. So you can see we've got the browser open, Quake running, the video still playing while we're in the background there. From a connectivity perspective, this is a Wi-Fi device, so it connects to your Wi-Fi network. It is both 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, so 802.11 compatible. And the other thing is that if you've actually got a BlackBerry, we create a secure Bluetooth link back to your BlackBerry where you have access to all of your BlackBerry information, like your calendar, contacts, email, BlackBerry Messenger, and able to view it here on the larger screen.
So it'll be sent here directly?
So actually what it does is it's still coming to your BlackBerry, the Playbook's just interacting with your BlackBerry.
Okay.
So this isn't on the network, you can be remote, you don't have to have Wi-Fi available.
Right. So will it work as a standalone device?
Yeah, the thing is, without a BlackBerry, it is a fully functioning Wi-Fi tablet, so being able to create documents, edit documents, look at books, movies, music, all that kind of stuff you expect to be able to do with a Wi-Fi tablet, you can right out of the box, and then when you add a BlackBerry, you have this additional functionality.
Right.
The other thing that's worth mentioning is about the deep flash integration with the system. So we've got, not surprisingly, Flash in the browser. We wanted to give you kind of the full internet today, so everything that's available today, be that online video, gaming, any kind of media on the web that you want to be able to view. A lot of it is in Flash, and we wanted to give you access to that. The browser also supports HTML5, so as the web continues to evolve and change, we are ready for that. And that kind of deep integration with Flash transmits into the rest of the system, where we've actually got a Flash-based UI that's smooth, fast, and incredibly responsive.
Great. So what sort of applications do you foresee for business users?
Sure. So right out of the box, this is going to be shipping with our Docs2Go product, so you'll be able to edit, look at and edit Word documents, PowerPoint documents, and Excel. As well, obviously, we have lots of enterprise customers, and we have lots of developer partners who are working on applications for business, be those line of business, be those workflow, replacement apps. So this device does support App World.
Okay.
So there will be an App World client specifically for Playbook, so out of the box you'll have access to it.
Right.
And what that'll do is give you the ability to download any number of applications.
Okay, will you be able to use BlackBerry native apps for the smartphones on this?
So no, Playbook apps are specifically for Playbook.
And that's because the OS is different, right?
Yeah, it's a very different OS. So the BlackBerry tablet OS is actually based on Kennex, a company we acquired in April. And what that kind of different framework, rather than our traditional Java virtual machine, has actually allowed us to have Kennex running the plumbing. I mean, they are a high-performance computing company. Their software is used in nuclear power plants and tanks, car infotainment systems, so kind of used in high reliability.
Sort of like embedded
systems,
right?
Yeah, embedded high efficiency, high security kind of systems. So that's kind of doing the plumbing layer underneath, and then we've gone ahead and plugged in different application environments on top. So the two that we've got today are Adobe Air and HTML5, so we can write applications in either Air or HTML5 target for this platform. And then if you need deeper level of integration, we do have the native SDK available that you can write directly for the Kennex. But what this infrastructure allows us to do is actually continue to plug in additional application environments. And so one of the ones that we're working on moving over here is the Java virtual machine. So we'll be able to use traditional BlackBerry apps or Java applications on this platform as well.
I see. What sort of accessories will you be shipping? Will there be docks?
Yeah, we actually have a whole host of accessories, everything from cases and skins, docks, a bunch of stuff actually, and it's all out here on the floor that you can take a look at.
Okay. What are you most excited about with the Playbook?
There's a bunch of stuff that I love about the Playbook, not surprisingly. A few of my favorite things, I love the multitasking nature of it. So the ability to have all of these different apps running at the same time and being able to flip seamlessly between them without having to close one, launch another. And I love the link back to my BlackBerry, so being able to have this big screen access to my email, my calendar, my contacts.
Right. And how is it in terms of battery life and consumption?
Yeah, so battery is an interesting question. We're going to have sufficient battery life to be able to do what you want to do on the platform. I mean, BlackBerries are known for their battery life, so we have no concerns about it.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much.
No problem.